sleep until noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who that's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends.
After a great trio of games on Thanksgiving yesterday, we've got Friday football to tide you over here as we join you from Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, folks. It's the Bears and
Man,
the
Bruce,
Eagles.
I've been playing ass. I ain't gonna cap.
Sports.
I was looking at it. I think the 7 seed, 7-4. I basically got to win out for real. We even have a chance.
From Lincoln Financial Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Yeah, it do be some fluky shit happening in the sim. It be a little shaky.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love going to throw right away. Has it complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
A gain of 14. And the Bears first down.
They call it.
Opposite. Green. Here we go. Here we set.
First run now for Kyle
I had it to blow up too. I had it.
Across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You look at this Eagle defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass. So 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Got it. Ready.
Play action this time with Love.
Dang.
Wide open receiver.
When you send them, you got to get there.
And he'll be brought down at the
Send them,
27.
you got to get there.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles, knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were
nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
It's 2nd down.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward.
No. No.
They got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Ready. Black. Set.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
That's tough.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kyren Williams, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah. This is the first drive. We just got to answer.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
5-9. Ready.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
At the 33-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
We tried to go away from Burns. He still got in that hole.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
Oh, we gone.
And some room to work. He may go.
That's assembly for you, man. That is assembly for you.
Quinshon Judkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Sometimes that bitch on your side, sometimes it's on the other end, man.
And we are tied at 7.
I'd be pissed. Quinshon beats Mo Judkins.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, look at repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
I think I was going to take. I might have cut that.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's complete to Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
Oh, yeah.
Now you put the offense in a position where
she was locked up. Good shit, y'all.
You have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Left,
fielded
right.
At the 33. They'll score at a 36-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense does.
Oh, you just hate it. You hate it. Just hate it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
No, why'd you stop?
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That shit stops.
The Eagles had 5 and 6 to start play. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
That was a play. That was a fucking play. I need.
What we saw
was
a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Dropped it.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I still can't believe that nigga stopped.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Set. 6. Kappa.
Now Herbert going to change the look. On 3rd down, here's Jumpkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 78 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Damn, we knew he was blocked.
Right side of Smith.
He was blocked.
Completion, it's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Nasty.
The play lost a yard.
These two teams all tied after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal.
Crowd right. Set. Black 80, black. 59. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
That was bad, Mike. Nigga already on the slip and slide.
And the Bears are going to
just
take
throw it away,
possession here at their own 6-yard line.
That was bad.
At their own 6-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone.
I thought y'all had that.
Start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's bad. Red zone offense.
On Wednesday was named
1st and
NFC
goal
Offensive
for 7.
Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Yeah, that went too
Gave
far
up the
in
middle
front. He
again.
couldn't reel it in.
Got
It's
lucky.
incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Ooh, safety.
This turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress.
All right, let's go get a touchdown, man.
So they
Make
go
up
with
for
the
that
empty
bullshit.
set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets?
Fuck
A
this
lot
slip
of
and
defenses
slide
do the
shit.
exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. That pass completed to Dortch. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
I did not mean to flip.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers.
Here's Herbert.
Oh!
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Niggas slip coming off the line.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Kappa.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, that's LeGrand.
Oh, carry him.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
We need to pick it up on offense, though. We actually playing like some bullshit.
21.
Playing like bullshit and bailed out.
5-9.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Well, he's caught Michael Pittman with it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Justin Herbert scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. Extra point up and through. And that makes this a 9-point game.
16. Bears 7. Will Reichard to kick off.
All right, defense locking in. Defense locking in. Let me get another one.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
Yeah.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Duggar who picks it.
Now, offense, you got to just wake up,
2
bro.
yards away from midfield.
Wake up, we can take off.
48-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
No!
Incomplete.
He didn't have to jump.
Incompletion certainly slows things down a little
Run
bit.
after catch. What are we doing?
Call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
2nd and 10.
Good shit, though, Herbert.
59.
They'll run from the gun. It's
Oh,
Jenkins.
that boy, Brian Burns.
This time they're able to get him behind the line.
He just get off for no reason.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
From the shotgun.
Well, Campbell, are you trying? Ugh.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Set. Cap, set.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I was trying to get that jump ball. I didn't realize that was Joey Porter, though. That nigga's
take possession here at their own 6-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I wasn't really doing what I
Trying to
tried.
shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game. But I don't think the offense rushed down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Here we go. Here we go. You, yellow. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Love. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
You there?
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taking on the midfield logo. Nice return.
Bro, look, this is my 2nd one.
And the Eagles will have great
The one before was the same way. Niggas slipping and sliding off the line. It's ugly, bro, on both sides. I hate that shit.
Hey, easy. We go orange.
Now it's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the
Oh, okay.
They'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
380.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set. Go.
Herbert now. A little short pass. This is Everett. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray.
Who is that?
380. Hey, Ray.
Damn. Ran that nigga over.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Lonnie tripping.
Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
You're not supposed to treat that nigga like that.
Stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 2. Once again, Judkins. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
On the zone read, this is Judkins. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Quinshon Judkins as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before
let's close the quarter. Defense, let's close the quarter. Get the ball at half.
And that could be important as that makes this a
turn this bitch
16-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Start. Oh, go get it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Final play of the half. Love. That is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Get a touchdown and we can go home, I promise.
More the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
An inside run with Judkins.
You hold that block a little longer, I might be going.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Short throw to Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches
facts.
left. A few moving pieces on that play.
I gotta keep letting him go.
Was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point.
Oh.
Their spot and turn it into a nice game.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a game 2. That's another Eagles first
Hey,
down.
go Lion, lock.
First and 10.
First down, right back to Judkins. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14-yard line.
Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
Oh. He picked up the block and left him. Oh, man. That's ugly. All right.
Back to the line. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
59. Black 80. 59. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. This is Smith to the ground. They do get 18, but
Take
even
that.
Won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Crowd right. What is it?
They'll try and run for it.
He got there. He got there.
He will have the first down as he's
Not
tackled
Judkins,
at the
but he
2.
got there.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set.
Judkins, he is going nowhere.
I did not mean to do this.
He's
Fuck.
gonna lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Timeout.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Michael Pittman, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
Needed it. Just need to put this whole way now.
The point after is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Should be Gucci though.
The Eagle kick team out there now
Defense
as
been
they
hooping
run
since
up
that
and
first
send
drive.
this one away.
Oh, special teams. Don't get complacent.
Gets him across the 30, up to the
Don't
33.
get complacent. Nah, facts. I'm peeping.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Off the play fake, Love.
Ooh, got it out. Barely got that out, too.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes.
This is for the slip and
The offense
slide.
knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line.
The slip was crazy. I thought I had one.
Led to him taking off, picking
Thought I
up
had
the first down on a 13-yard run.
fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material. Shadkin's going to run it out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's Herbert.
Seen him. I seen him.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. You can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
That one complete till again.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Lion.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh.
Work in the middle of the field.
It's a bad pass.
We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Set.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
They're not holding blocks, man.
Losing yardage back to the 15.
Was getting teed off on.
There was Carlton Davis, and he finishes that play off.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
380.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And he will find his man on the outside. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need
You don't want to be great, Bakes.
They'll take the 3 and they pass.
Man.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never
the pass was the best, but you gotta catch
maybe
that.
you clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
That's why we added a receiver in the draft. Exactly why. Should have never traded Garrett Wilson, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception results.
He got Chris Godwin. He got some receivers over there.
Not just the types of players
Ashton Smith and Big Book Chris Godwin.
How you show your team that you're still winning and how you continue to lead.
10 seconds.
Now an audible here into something else. Now Love. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole
Hey,
new
you know
level
I'm going
this
defense.
second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another
Literally just
completion
did
to the
focus
total
players
number
on
that
safe,
they've
decent
forced in this one-on-one
corners.
contact.
And now the ball's
Oh, get the ball!
And the Eagles have recovered.
There it is. There it is. We'll take that. We'll take that.